Yeah, alrighty then. So I finally had to set up gear sets for the first time.
Oh.
And you two want to see the difference between my scholar and sage outfits? It's literally just a palette swap.
Sure.
Alright, so this is sage.
Yeah.
And here's scholar. Actually, no, it's a little bit different. Never mind.
Yeah,
Is this my best?
With
It is, okay.
with Scholar,
It's because
you
of
have a hat.
It's only because of the quest I did for the last class quest. Hold on, I think where's the robe I was wearing before? I'm also learning that I need to clean out my inventory a little bit. I've got some old armor. Is it this one? Yeah, it was this one. This is what I was wearing before.
Oh, yep. It's a palette.
And this is
swap
what I'm wearing
with
now. It's literally just a color change.
that. Yeah. Oh, show off the weapons you got. These look really cool.
Yeah. I wield my weapon by assuming a mildly menacing stance and pointing at you. And then my laser darts float around on their own.
By the power of magic.
Yep.
I still like the animation on this axe. It's so cool.
It is very good.
Completely unnecessary, but...
I have all kinds of lasers now.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that is a pretty cool axe. Also, that's one of the better plate mail dresses I've seen. Gotta decorate your plate mail up a little bit, right? After all, ladies. Looks much cooler. Spinnies. Oh, Kai, did you do your level 70? Oh no, sorry. We have to get to the next zone first. Well, I think we're roughly halfway through this zone now, so we'll be working our way towards it. And then soon we'll get to see level 70 Dancer. Which I am told is cute as fuck.
The outfit is very cute.
I don't know if I've even seen it yet. Because my Dancer's not that high level.
The gals is red and pink, and the guys is blue and green.
Well, Kai would hate my Dancer, because my Dancer is a bunny girl. But it's also like level 62 or something. I haven't played it much.
Ironically, when they did the class showcase of it, they actually had a Viera showing it off, so...
Good for them. Well, I mean, the very first... like, if you don't change classes yourself, but you just play through the game until you see an NPC that's a Dancer for the first time, it's a bunny. So, you know, fitting in the lore sense.
I don't know. In the class quests, you're learning from Makote, so.
Well, that's why I specified if you don't do the class swap yourself. If you just wait until the main story presents you with one. Yeah. Alright, shall we go for a swim back to base?
Give it a shot, yeah.
Alright.
Gotta wait for Durgan attachment. Okay. There we go.
Target attachment successful. Kerchunk. Yeah. I got stuck on a rock and pelotoned. Oh, also I was amused but perhaps not surprised to see apparently the latest video game for Power Wash Simulator to attach itself to is Warhammer 40K.
Yep.
I'm like, "Oh man, that cleanup crew has a job and a half ahead of them because Space Marines make a real mess."
Fishies.
It looked very pretty though.
I'm surprised that Viscera cleanup detail hasn't had a 40K.
Right? There's so much viscera to clean up.
Right?
Oh, and speaking of viscera, there's a segue. I have finished my Dark Urge playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. And proven that my theory as to why the Dark Urge character is the way he is was correct. Although the game does breadcrumb you a lot of hints, so I can't brag too much on that, but still, was right. I still find it funny that I had 4 companions total in my party for most of the game, as opposed to potentially like 9 or 10. Because only 4 of them were inherently evil enough to accept my murder ass. In fact, I went through at least a third of the game before I even got the 4th companion, so it's like, what do you mean choose who my party is? My entire companion list is my party right now. I got Lysel, I got Shadowheart, I got Astarion. Everybody else either fucked off or tried to fight me and died.
There you are. What happened? Are the villagers all right?
We freed them, along with many others.
Don't worry, while your village was under attack, I fucked off to a different country and took sage lessons. But I got here as fast as I could.
Gosetsu, we spied an airship bound for the castle. Know you aught of it?
Aye, that we do. The Crown Prince is come to Doma.
We suspect this is a result of recent events in Girabania. Our defeat notwithstanding, there appears to be some concern in Garlemald that subversive elements may be rallying in other provinces. Though Yotsuyu governs Doma, Xenos remains the province's anointed viceroy, and it would seem he has come to assess the current situation in person.
If Xenos is here, we must seize this opportunity and kill him.
Would that it were so simple, Lady Yugiri. You may recall that we encountered Xenos at Rolga's Reach. We have seen firsthand what he can do. His power defies explanation.
Ninja the fuck out of him.
He faced the Alliance, the Resistance, and the Scions, and he defeated us all.
Ambush him with the fury of 1,000,000 ninjas.
We survived and learned from the experience, it is true. But if we are to defeat him, it will not be through simple opportunism. We will require a flawless plan.
We know his strengths. A prodigious swordsman trained from childhood by the finest Imperial tutors, reputed to be without equal on the battlefield, which is why we must not meet him there. Nay, we keep to the shadows, the domain of the shinobi. and thence we strike. You need only give me the chance.
Were this personal revenge, I would not presume to bar your path, for I myself crave that same vengeance. But to draw steel against the Emperor's son is a grave decision, and one that will shape our nation's future. Do not forget Lord Hien's words.
What, that we should sheathe our swords if the people lack the will to fight? I will not squander this opportunity. If we do naught, our master's life is forfeit.
You alright there, friend?
Don't know. Woo!
Even should you succeed, Xenos' death will not win Doma
I don't know why your body suddenly wants to kill you either.
Can we defend our people
But you
against
get a
the
skirt.
Empire's retribution?
It's
we
red.
few against a legion? Do not be a fool, child.
When we complete the quest, you get a skirt.
Mayhap I am a fool
can't,
with
I
foolish
don't.
dreams of a future that will never be. I will not forsake them!
Yukiri, wait!
What now?
A skirt made of kudzu, apparently. That's a strange choice.
God damn it.
Fucking hell. You're supposed to keep your lungs on the inside.
Tell that to my lungs.
I'm waiting for y'all outside the building.
Probably a good idea, actually. Alright, let me get the new quest. I forgot we can't see each other in here. I'm also still amused by the fact that I have a spell called Zoe.
Makes sense.
I increase the power of my healing spells by invoking the power of Zoe.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Hello. Do 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 do.
Ah, there she is. Whee!
Punch. Poor chicken legs.
Oops.
Alright, calm down, Issy. Ooh, hey. You're gonna go way the hell over there now.
Hey.
Although the next fart should be down in that area.
True.
Fart hunters!
Hooray!
Oh, I saw something amusing in those last patch notes. It looks like from now on people are going to have billions of Aetheryte tickets.
Yeah?
I don't know why they increased those. It's like, I never ran out. But okay.
I never did either, but...
I guess more is better than less, right?
Yeah?
They're very dramatic about the fates, aren't they?
Yeah?
Strawberry ice cream. Delicious.
Eee.
Now I want ice cream. God damn it. How dare.
We had sherbet the other night. That was nice.
Sherbet's good.
Yeah.
Now we should probably boop this exploration XP over here. Let's reveal this part of the map while we're running by. Whee! Because I don't know how far this chunk of map goes to the west, so I'll just boop it while we're here.
Okay.
Excuse me, carpet dog.
Carpet dog.
Mm-hmm. And boop. And boopulated. Oh, yeah, there you go. Now let's get the hell out of Nya.
We got the turkey.
Why are other bridges broken? You suck, Garleans.
What am I gonna do?
You guys conquered this place like 20 years ago. You could have fixed the bridges by now.
Fort Cloud.
Oh.
On the bridge. Right here.
Oh, this is the one I was thinking of earlier. Okay. And by earlier, I mean 2 weeks ago. Which is technically earlier.
Give to the Fort Cloud. There.
Rub that fart all over your butt.
Oh, gods. Give it to you one burb.
Don't put your burb butt right on Kai's face.
I give to you one kick chicken.
That'd be a hell of a kick.
Burb.
That's a big ass burb. Pretty as hell though. Such burb. Very kick.
Ta-da!
Which is probably crap, right? Yeah. I go to compare the new Long Tales of Healing there, and it's like, Mind 96 versus Mind 137.
Oh gosh, this looks horrific.
You gotta love when you change to a new job. Whenever you change to a new job and your new job gear is like way overpowered compared to everything else.
Yep.
Always seems to happen.
Legs are covered. I have pants. No.
Boo.
Oh well.
Boo pants, boo. It's alright, you can free your legs from their prisons later.
Okay.
Surely you will get something else more leg-free later. Man, I can't believe we're killing the main villain of the expansion so early. This is going to be awesome. Problem solved.
Ah! No! Why? She's all glowy and shit.
Yeah. She's a superhero now.
The glowing ninja.
See you on the other side.
I guess.
He comes.
Dude should not ever be that big.
Mm-hmm.
The village is not far, my lord. If it please you, we shall escort you there directly.
Xenos has some sweaty-ass armor smiths making his stuff.
Less a province than a graveyard. The rotting husk of a broken nation devoid of proper sport. But as his radiance wishes...
Yes, of
Looks
course,
like his hair
my
gets
lord.
caught on the blades of his
And
armor
may
here.
I say how terribly sorry we are that you had to come so far.
Oh, God, so he must absolutely stink.
Right?
We labored long to sow the seeds of hatred, of fear, to train them as beasts. Now we shall see the harvest. Let there be savage beasts baying for blood, and not hollow-eyed prey cowering in the dark, or there will be no joy in this hunt.
Doink!
What was that voice line?
I think you're ahead of me.
Ambush!
There it is. Ambush!
And me without my brute.
Wow. That guy pissed himself.
How weak you are. Is this the sum of your hate?
I kicked that dude in the butt.
This is only the beginning. For Lord Kayed! For Doma!
Ma! I'm just standing here with my hand floating in the air.
You give
Did I
him
pressure
the bad
point him in the
touch.
spine or something?
Mayhap I shall test this new blade
The
of
bad
yours.
touch. Yeah.
Let us hope it is to my liking, lest your misfortunes compound.
Your touch is no squirrel. That's what happens, they die.
Oh no. Oh no.
Fear me and my terrible pants.
Mm.
Then again, I am loath to expend such effort on the unworthy. Come, earn the honor.
Yeah.
Sage has to be the worst class for that cutscene because the guy falls over and I'm not even holding a weapon.
Woo!
I suppose I should probably cardia myself.
Woo!
Ah! Alright, Ninja, you take on his henchman while the healer fights the bad guy.
He's already a fourth of the way down on my end.
Almost. On mine.
No, 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 no. Woo!
Of course, he is just fucking with us at this point, so...
Yeah.
Ah. Why are you over there now?
A slow pokey.
Rude.
Slow pokey!
Yeah.
This day you die. Leave this to me.
Woo!
Oops, wrong button. Have my triangle of damage over time.
Let us put you to the proof.
You know, so you stop talking about the kami as if you know anything about them. Crazy person.
Run, beast, run!
Hehe.
Give me something to remember.
Da, 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 da. A slow pokey.
Like I'm doing a pixel of damage at a time. I've got him right where I want him. Yuguri, get up, you lazy little coont. Help me out over here.
Character, absolute outright bastard. The voice actor, absolute sweetheart.
It's a weird trend, isn't it?
Yeah.
All the biggest villains in media seem to be sweethearts in real life.
Yeah.
Ah, I remember you. Al Amigo, the champion of the savages.
Nope.
Look ye where the sun doth rise, see crimson embers darkening skies.
Woo!
Look ye where the sun doth fall, see azure lost amidst the squall.
Ow. Threw me into a damn wall. But you're not supposed to beat him, you're just supposed to survive.
How right I was to spare your life.
I'm not sure if the trigger is like reducing him to a certain level of hit points, or if it's just surviving for a certain amount of time.
I don't know.
It's probably the health thing, because they want you to be fighting back, right?
Yeah.
Hear me, hero. Endure. Survive. Live.
Survive. Live.
For the rush of blood. For the time between the seconds. Live. For the sole pleasure left me in this empty, ephemeral world. Live.
You're not a very stealthy ninja, are you?
You are not worthy.
Get away from them, you imperial dog!
Fear me on my pants.
You must flee. We're not going anywhere, do you hear me? We're not running away! What you're doing is stupid and reckless, and I never wanted any part of it, but here we are! I've spent my whole life hating myself. For every time they made me beg, for every time I held my tongue to protect the people I love. And then you came along and reminded me of all the things I never said and never did, and it was even worse. I would have given anything to forget, to walk away, but I knew I'd never be able to live with the guilt. So we came, all of us, for you, for ourselves, for Doma!
Death is death, regardless of the reason. Yet you seem determined to die, intruding upon this sacred ground, turning weapons you can scarcely wield upon me. Your lives will not even begin to address the balance.
How wrong you are! Go, now! Gusetsu, see to Yugiri.
Hi!
I can't see a damn thing! Someone stop them! My lord?
Oh, he's happy to finally see him fighting back. Oh shit. I think somebody's Windows notifications might have glitched out on this tweet.
Oh?
Notification. Your CPU temperature has exceeded 8,125 degrees Celsius.
It must be an Intel processor.
Oh, I think somebody may have misplaced their decimal point by one column at least. Even a 812.5 is still alarmingly high.
That's not a processor anymore.
Right? That's what the person who posted this says. It's like, nothing to see here. Literally, it melted. But yeah, that cutscene though, it's like, Yotsu is like, somebody stop them, and Yotsu's is like, nah, I got what I wanted. What are you talking about? I wanted them to fight back.
Oh hey, last is a card in this zone. And we get sushi! That sounds really numb, actually. Yeah.
I want sushi.
Fish, rice, and persimmon leaves. Yum.
The only leaves I've ever eaten is grape leaves. Well, you know, outside of obvious things like lettuce, anyway. Do I have materia slots on this? I do. You know what? I'm going to take a quick side trip. I will meet you back at base. I need to hit Kugani for a second and slot some materia.
Okay.
Alright. Which is over near. Run. Oh, also. Market board. What do you have for weapons? Which one is it? This one. Milpreeves? What the fuck is a Milpreeve?
That thing. I don't know.
Yeah, but... Also, can somebody please explain to me why there's a level 60 Sage weapon when you start the class at level 70?
Good question.
Mind 128. I think that's lower.
There we go.
For that matter, why is there...
Boop.
Is this a crafted one?
No, wait.
There's a Sage weapon you can get that's weaker than the one you start the class with. Why does that exist? And why are people trying to sell it on the market board like anybody's going to want it? I have it confused.
I mean, there's some heavens where, like, Knights the Round, weapon thingy for Dancer, and...
Actually, that might exist for,
Glamours.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna make, like, Undertale over here and boost my determination. Determination.
Does it fill you with determination?
Only if I'm talking to Tem.
Tem.
Tem has a very silly side quest, as I recall.
Also one of the graphic artists.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Tem is one of the artist peoples.
Yeah. All right. What's the name of that town again? Namai.
Namai.
Tim is a very silly.
Hey.
Alright, here I am. You. Hello, Issy. Not to be confused with the other Issy that we know. Well, you don't look like a Caribbean demigoddess to me.
It's all well and good, Issy. I'm still gonna absolutely kick your ass, though. For being a little shit.
Much the better for my comrades' ministrations and your most generous hospitality. You need not worry.
Good. If there is anything else we can do for the two of you, anything at all, just ask.
I would like one of the puppies, please.
They're any harder and you're like to burn a hole in them. Go and see your peace, for goodness sake.
I've got nothing more to say to them. I'm going to find out how the others are getting on.
Gosetsu, Mistress Alize, I owe you an apology. I acted with reckless disregard for my own safety, and endangered I know not how many others in so doing.
Oh, you agree. It's almost like the thing we told you was going to happen is what happened. How strange.
Scorning your wise counsel, I knowingly defied our master's wishes, and left you no choice but to follow suit.
Nonsense. I followed our master's wishes to the letter. Consider once more his words, and the intent therein. In offering his head, he but sought to shield his people from harm, loyal retainers included. You must value your life more highly, Shadow Walker.
On the other hand, your recklessness did serve as an inspiration to many. Mayhap you should not be so hard on yourself. In any event, if you must apologize profusely, it seems only right that you expend as much effort thanking the one person who supported your plan from the first.
That it does. There are no
Damn it,
words
least
which
we were
will
having a
suffice.
moment.
But thank you.
And there they are!
12 be praised. When I learned of your rather questionable plot to assassinate Xenos, I feared we would need to recruit a new primal slayer.
Hey, this wasn't my idea.
I'm sorry we couldn't be there. Alize made me swear to stay behind no matter what. I think she was worried I'd hurl myself at Xenos the moment I set eyes on him.
You would have.
She would have.
What?
What?
You'll forgive me for changing the subject, but now would seem a good time to discuss where we go from here. Though the Empire has yet to retaliate, the fact remains that we have revealed our presence and signaled our intentions in so doing. It is only a matter of time before the Imperials move against us. Given that we lack the strength to oppose them, 'tis plain some manner of brilliant stratagem is required. Therefore, I yield the floor to the preeminent tactician of our time with whom I was privileged to share a room.
Nah. That was sweet but kind of creepy.
A tactician tactic.
If you insist. While in Kagane, we debated a number of approaches and were eventually forced to concede that we cannot look to the Alliance for aid. Even were it possible to ferry sufficient forces and materiel from Eorzea in a timely manner, such a massive undertaking would not long escape the attention of the Empire. It would be a miracle if our ships reached the shore. Fortunately, according to Tataru and Hancock's intelligence, the Empire has withdrawn most of its forces from Doma in the past year, leaving her relatively unguarded. That being the case, a popular uprising spearheaded by the full might of the Doman Liberation Front may feasibly be sufficient to threaten the seat of provincial government, namely Doma Castle. 'Twould be rather easier said than done, of course, but I have seen worse plans prevail.
Then we must needs meet with Lord Hien and convince him to return, for there is no surer way to inspire our people to rise up as one. He desired proof of his subjects' conviction, and they have provided it, through no less a deed than openly opposing Xenos himself.
It will work. It has to work. And next time, we will defeat him.
Ah. We turn this in. We'll be able to fly here, I believe.
So soon?
Meowgrid Ham Meowton. Just ran past.
That's a name.
Indeed. Yeah, that person over by you. For a level 69 monk.
Giggity. Actually, that reminds me of something funny that I saw in Baldur's Gate 3. You know how they, you know how in the real world we've got the oh shit, what's that infamous book of sexual positions and stuff? The
Kama Sutra.
Yeah, that's the one. They have their own they have their own version of that in the game, which is named something similar but slightly different, which incorporates the name of the goddess of beauty in the name of the book. And oh my god, it's a Larson.
Hey, Larson. Hey, we're going to
Larson.
We're going to the awesome stuff. Woo!
What did they call it? Oh, so they called it the Quattrasune rather than the Kama Sutra. Because Sune is the name of the goddess of beauty. I was like, I see what you did there, Baldur's Gate. Cute. Surely it should be named after Sheres, the actual goddess of lust. I mean, that would make more sense. But I don't know if they could have made the pun name as easily that way. There is a tavern named after Sharess, which is funny. Tavern / bordello. But hey, now that I've finished my Dark Urge run, I'm free to, that frees me up to put more time into Rogue Trader for the Emperor. I will shoot people with lasers and mini drill rockets. With my battle nun.
Always fun.
The Sisters of Battle are very entertaining.
I bet.
They are just straight up battle nuns.
I would expect no less of Bahamut's conqueror.
Larson, I feel like the idea of having the goddess of lust be Bast from Egypt is a fun idea.
Dude,
horny cat goddess.
His radiance
why does your butt cape look like that?
Here.
Why does his chest armor look like a butt? Why do you have a chest butt?
Dude's gotta be wearing a bustle or something.
A what?
A bustle.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is.
It's a thing you put over your butt to make your butt look bigger.
More like butt still then.
Do you understand why I appointed you to act in my stead? You, whose only accomplishment was to whisper the right words in the right ear.
Also, how dare Xenos do something I approve of?
Because of your petty hatreds. They render you the perfect instrument to bleed your kinsman of hope. To make an example of Doma, such as was ordered. Listen well. If you yield Doma to the rebels, you
her hair's defying gravity there.
Beg forgiveness. Do your duty now, or die with the rest of them.
With that armor, he's got to be wearing a diaper. It's got to take days to take on and off. Yeah? That's why he walks like that, because he's got a full diaper.
Oh, God. Ew.
His diaper's full.
Oh,
ew.
Are you all right, my lady?
Twinkle, twinkle.
Called for.
Why?
Oh.
They say your Eorzean is helping the rebels. I want him dead. I want his friends dead. I want the heads of everyone he knows and loves mounted on the castle walls.
Maybe it's like a still suit from Dune.
You mean I can finally go after him? I've been waiting for this chance. I promise you, milady, he won't escape this time. Not this time, oh no.
They did such a good job on making so many of these NPCs so hateable in this expansion.
They did.
I want to kill the fuck out of all 3 of those people.
Yes.
Meanwhile, at the giant ground butthole.
Aye. This is the place. When his
I've never seen such a large anus.
You swore to leave this life behind. And yet here you are.
Speaking of hateable NPCs, okay.
He's a sweet boy.
No, he's obnoxious.
He is slowly on a journey towards becoming a sweet boy.
He's obnoxious.
What choice do you have?
Considering who your favorite characters are. Again, what is your email for this game again? Which generic Catboy is it that you love? Number 2 or 3?
Don't. Just consider the question. Don't actually say your email out loud on stream.
Well, obviously.
Yes. Just making sure.
Quests.
Put your wings up.
There's a ton of other things that I wouldn't say otherwise.
Yes. Oh, Spectre of the Desert, what is your wisdom? Well played, Larson. Well played.
I suddenly want that to be a line in the Borderlands movie, delivered by Jack Black.
Yes. That's a pure Jack Black line. I mean, they did say sphincter a lot in Borderlands 2, if I recall.
Yes, I want to hear Jack Black say the phrase "wall sphincters" at least once.
Yes. I mean, I said it. I said it in text in Discord, but I will say it here. I am so glad that the Borderlands movie is addressing the fact that there's a place called Piss Wash.
Yes. Finally.
Although I'm very disappointed by the portrayal of Tiny Tina in the trailer. She's not nearly insane enough. We'll have to see how it goes.
She's about the only one that I'm questioning, though, in all honesty.
Yeah. I mean, they're all a little bit off, but only a little bit. She's the most off.
She's the most off, and some of that could be because, well, they actually did have to change her quite a bit to make her acceptable for a live-action film. There's shit you can get away with in a video game that you can't get away with in a get away with in a live-action film. So that's why she's older.
I would say
there you go.
I would say 80% of her humor would work, but 20% of it is definitely awkward at her age, and probably too uncomfortable for movie audiences. But okay, I was gonna say, normally we would go ahead and do a bunch of more side quests at this point, but I do know that Kai's got some class quests that are locked into different zone. So why don't we go ahead until she's got access to those, and then we can come back for these side quests later.
Okay.
What do you think? What do you think, Kai? Alright.
New zone.
Let's do that so you're not... Huh?
New zone, new zone.
Yay! Azim Step.
Steppy.
It's time for steppies. Big blue steppies. Also, I mean, speaking of capturing Tiny Tina's energy as well, I don't know how many actors could pull off that energy properly.
Yeah,
although
that is also another difficult thing. That's a very
I don't know anything about this Ariane or what's her face that's playing her though, other than the fact that she's tiny and cute, but I don't know what she's like as an actress, so I don't know what she's capable of. But I guess they did age her up a bit, but like you said, that's probably because some of her humor is extra uncomfortable for a 14-year-old to be saying. But that's the point. But I can see why they'd scale that part of her back for the movie. But she's just kind of a bit of a brat that likes explosives, which is a massive underselling of Tiny Tina. Hopefully there's some proper insanity later.
It's possible as far as that goes. They just chose really bad scenes for her for the trailer, which...
I want to hear about at least one Crumpocalypse in this movie. Look at Ed from Cowboy Bebop. You need a little girl version of Jim Carrey in his prime. Yeah. For Ed, yeah. I mean, I haven't watched a lot of Cowboy Bebop, but I've seen a few clips, and that seems right. Then again, even the actual Borderlands games have been kind of flopping on Tiny Tina lately. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands was not as Tiny Tina as it should have been.
New zone? New zone.
Oh, you want girl version of Jim Carrey in his prime for Tiny Tina?
Asm Steppy.
Maybe.
Asm Steppy.
Steppy.
The Asm Steppy. It said so.
It does. Here comes narrator.
This place is really pretty.
I quite like this zone. Also for the culture and NPCs.
Fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm. All right, Lise, tell us about the Steppy.
Ooh, it's dark out.
I remember the emptiness, vast and endless. The Azim Steppe, home to countless roaming tribes. A sacred land, watched over by elder gods. Here, we would find Doma's salvation.
Steppazine, what are you doing?
With the wind at our backs, we walked on, in search of hope, in search of...
Oh dear. So Kai, what do you think of when you think of Asian steppes and roaming tribes? Nothing?
What?
Huh?
Well, I'm trying to figure out what... Those words don't seem to mean much, in all honesty.
Okay, well...
Asian steppes?
Yes. Like this type of place in an Asian country. What I'm trying to tell you is, welcome to Mongolia.
Very odd way of saying that, Kren. Incredibly
Perhaps.
odd way of saying that. Asian steppes. That.
Well, isn't it?
No, in fact, not. It's.
Yeah, these things look so weird.
What things?
The Zoe.
Oh, the bird? Oh, no, this thing. Yeah, the weird buffalo.
Yes, those are totally
things.
birds, Kren. Where are its wings?
What are you doing, Stepzo?
Woo!
There wasn't one on screen when I said it, so I didn't remember that there were these things instead. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Get carded! There are quite a lot of other steppes in Asia, yeah, but the Mongolian ones are the ones that are the most famously known for it. Generally speaking. So yeah, with Doma we don't just get Japan, we also get Mongolia. And a fart cloud.
Over there. You gotta cross the bridge first.
Onwards to the wall fart.
Hang on a second. We gotta touch the thing. Luckily, if you fall off, there are steps.
Have we read A Bride's Story by Karu Mori? Never heard of it.
Moving targets real hard to hit.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry. Be better.
I like how we have this exchange every week.
More than once.
Oh, it's a manga, Larson? Well, that explains why I haven't read it then. I think I've read 1 or 2 mangas in my life. And I don't even remember what they were. That is nice art. I will give you that, sir. They forgot to color it, though.
It doesn't need to be colored. It's just
I'm just being silly. A lot of manga is black and white. It's very nice either way. I would like to see some color on that, though. That looks like it would be very nice. But it's quite nice already, so. That's so Lee's, though. Sounds like I've got a lot to learn. Later, though. But I don't want to right now. Jambui. I like their, like... I don't know what their robes are made of, like thick wool or leather or something. I'm just trying to figure out what their robes, what they're made of.
Probably wool. Probably wool.
Yeah. Really like them. Sample my booze! Not that booze, though. Step Cook, what are you doing? It's a manga about steppe cultures along the Silk Road. Beef and onions, probably? I mean, that might be what Steppe Cook is doing. If he gets that kinky about it. I thought this guy's name was Balder for a second, and I was going to tell him he's in the wrong country. Alright, I'm gonna run my butt on their stuff. Let's see. What are my favorite destinations right now? Wait, where's Helix? I don't remember which one is Helix.
Helix?
Yeah, where's that?
As is law.
I don't need that as a registered destination anymore, do I? I think you're right. Yeah, I don't need it. I'm going to overwrite that one. Oh, so they got the little sheep balls here.
Deep.
Deep.
Okay then.
What? Sheep balls.
Oh, these things. Okay, I was like, what the? Not that kind of game, Grin.
Sheep balls, is that what they call step oysters?
Awful.
Rocky Mountain Steps. Why is your horse so pretty, sir?
Close.
Alright, any phrase that contains mall. Alright, say, where the fuck is mall? Oh look, it even censored me.
Did it work otherwise?
Yes, it did work. Alright, Pinky, I'm gonna ask you.
Point me to mall.
Tell me where the fuck mall is right now.
Okay. Person. Then.
Where mall?
Nope. Or near here. You can
Hey,
tell
Kai,
because
you know-
they're horrific attitudes. Eat the pussy!
Kai, it's kind of funny that you mentioned the selection of Snow's favorite characters, because two of them are in this zone, and you're looking at one of them right now. Much less obnoxious than certain other ones. Though it is funny just how Catboy is.
She's the same height as Kai's character. It's adorable. Hello? Hello?
Excuse me, mister. I've been watching / experiencing too much Final Fantasy VII recently for you to be passing the word reunion around like that. I don't like it. You keep your Sephiroth ass black robe people out of here. You alright?
I'm dumb.
What did Speaking of Sephiroth looking ass, We saw that Gideon Emery voice is another thing in something we've watched.
Oh, what's that?
The last How to Train Your Dragon movie.
Oh, okay.
He voices one of the trappers.
He's definitely a recognizable voice when you hear him.
Eh.
And suddenly, all of the side quests have come out of the woodwork. Right? So many Durgs in one place. Mongolian Durgs. I bet the food here is amazing.
I bet. Choose for Kai. Maybe. Possibly.
Yeah, also there's a quest coming up that's going to require some investigation. So we're going to either need some something to take notes with, or we'll look at the guide if we don't feel like we want to bother with that.
I've got Notepad.
All right. This is the one right here, actually.
Which one?
Ripoff Reunion.
Oh, that.
We gotta investigate what prices are like. Like this little ripoff artist over here.
Gotta pick up all the side quests though.
Yeah.
But I need to go for that.
I want some smoked fish.
Eh.
Wants more custom.
Oh yeah, this quest.
How long has that typo gone unnoticed?
Which where? Huh?
Where it says that she's trying to get more custom instead of customers.
That's not a typo. Getting more custom is just a way of saying that you want to attract more business. That's why customers are called customers, because they give you custom. It's oldie business.
Really, it's not in any way, shape, or form.
Absolutely is.
Which one of us has run a business?
Which one of us speaks English?
Me, apparently.
Fair prices, okay.
She is safe.
She's okay.
Larson,
I think we're also supposed to write...
Neither do you, so... Go investigate a wall. Gently. I don't know. I lost where I was going to tell you to do.
Destinazione. Oh, this is the spot. Okay.
A whole new person. Hello. Hi, Iota. How you doing?
It's an Iota. Wow. Or one of the many other names that an Iota uses.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. No.
Why do I want... Oh, if only I didn't have to type out exactly what it told me to. I would totally do the that one fishmonger that broke out into song that the Kifness did a song based off of.
Oh yeah.
I would totally do that right now.
That guy was pretty cool. Hell of a singer for a fish seller. Wait, excuse me. Bider's stall contains a mix of meat, fish, and assorted trinkets. That's a strange combination.
It's an everything seller.
Kinda.
You're my love for now.
Larson, that's not even funny because they're pronounced differently, and that's why. Entirely why. Oh.
That's the joke. Wah, wah, wah.
This one may also live for now.
Oh, this is the quest I was thinking of. Tending to the merchant stall will take several minutes. Alright. Let's teach the existing merchant how to do his job, even though we're not merchants. Hello, buy my shit. Okay, bye. I'm not good at this. She's got great eyes, actually. Love that red.
Yeah.
What would you recommend for a bunch of growing boys with healthy appetites? A tea brick.
Food.
Mammoth thigh. Give them meat. Meanwhile, this little sheep ball is just prancing around in the background.
Yep.
Give me a toy. Wooden horse. You said you wanted it to be cheap. Those other things don't sound cheap. Wait, what?
Except one of them literally says cheap.
Ah, shit. I didn't see that.
The cheap wooden flute.
Oh, he's tiny and adorable.
Feminine flow, cyclic magic for beginners. They promise spirituality, moon ceremonies, rituals.
Ah!
Sounds like fun.
I've heard of that book before.
Someone needs to control their sheep.
You'll get nowhere with a face like that. Oh, rough. I remember her saying she enjoyed music. Wow, what a unique taste for a person to have. Very few people enjoy music. Yes, I understand that that's what you meant by flow, Larson. You said feminine flow.
It's a very specific form of blood magic. It's not as frowned upon as other forms, actually.
Well, the fact that it's one zone helps, right? As opposed to being somebody else's or something. Nicholas. Is that one of the eyes of Nidhogg? What a nice shade of scarlet. Okay, lady, you didn't have to freak out like that. How about some scarlet earrings?
Just hang them on there, I guess.
Right?
It's like the cell phone charms. You just like hang them on there. There you go.
Yep. I mean, you could probably do a lot of jewelry on those horns.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm not sure if getting right or wrong answers even matters to the outcome of a quest, but it's still fun to try. I still think a wooden horse should have been pretty cheap, though. They were period pieces, Larson. Womp womp.
There you go. Can I have the giant castle chicken, please?
Castle chicken?
Yeah, castle chicken, see? The castle chicken.
Kinda, yeah?
Yes.
I mean, that's just a chicken. But, you know.
Castle chicken.
Sure, why not? Maybe a turkey. Kind of big for a chicken.
I don't know. It's a young chocobo.
Oh,
that is a really pretty purple he has, by the way.
So it's chocobo veal. Got it.
Well, it's like a Cornish game hen.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No, it's not. Because what you said is wrong.
It's a whole ass chicken.
Chicken.
Yes. Chicken.
That's my favorite kind.
There you go.
I think that flowchart is pretty clear. Chicken.
There you go.
Expensive vegetables. How dare you?
So tiny. There we go.
Why are there... Oh, they're just reminding me of where the people are, I guess. Okay. You turned blue on me. I think that's new. I don't think it used to do that.
This person here, I believe.
It's nice of them to remind us. That is one of the peoples, yes. Once Kai has done the thing there.
think I'm seeing them.
What? What just happened?
She's being silly in chat. In game.
I was too far away for the game to show me what you'd said. What was that?
I did exactly what I said. What I was going to do. have a look. 1 pound fish. Very, very good. Very, very. I had to at least once.
You did. I agree.
Did you talk to this person?
Who's a what? Who? Where? What?
Did you talk to this person here to see what she was selling? She's one of the price people.
You'll know you have all of them when a bunch of blue icons appear over people's heads.
Oh, not yet. I'm missing one. Where's the other one?
Probably south. Or maybe him.
Arrow?
The rest of them are all south if this isn't the right guy.
Okay, there we go. Now I got everybody's things. Okay.
Guy, do you have the blue icons yet?
No.
No?
No.
There's probably somebody south to talk to then.
There.
There's one here and then a couple farther south.
We'll keep running. Maybe. You have a bunch of things.
I guess I have to go around anyway.
I can't remember.
Carson, why did your eyelids swell up to the size of half a grape? It's not supposed to do that.
That's a hell of a spell for something flat to do.
Right?
Like,
I don't know why you need us to tell you this.
Also, it wouldn't have mattered if we weren't here if you were in the Discord.
Oh.
So that's
got him.
100% on you.
Yeah.
Okay, now they're all blue. Got them.
All right. So now we report back to this guy and we tell him our results. All right. What did we learn? What does Bider sell?
Everything.
He's the everything guy, yeah.
Yes.
Meat, fish, trinkets. How expensive were Bider's wares? I don't
very
remember.
Cheap.
He was very cheap. What about Mazgood?
Vegetables and other stuff. Fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, that's the guy over there. He was an expensive boy.
Yes.
I remember that. I was complaining about him. All right, Yasui.
I think he's the meat dude. But I could be wrong.
I like how the person taking notes isn't
yes,
telling us. Meat? Yasui?
Oh, is that the gal in the front?
I don't remember. I thought Kai was taking notes.
Okay.
But she is silent.
Here, let me... that is. Oh yeah, that's the meat dude.
Meat. And what about the prices, though?
Fair.
Fair? All right. Bok Tui. Oh, that was the booze person, right? And they're expensive. How expensive, though? Very, right? I think.
Booze?
Meat buns.
Chambui.
That's what booze is. I think.
Isn't booze like some sort of like large bird thing? I don't remember. But Chambui was booze? Buzz? Selling a buzz?
Stuck to whatever her name is, does alcoholic beverage. Booze is the meat buns.
What was the price on Chambui's booze?
Very expensive.
Not an option. It's very.
Oh, Chambui. She did the booze. That was the meat buns.
Right.
And hers
price,
was fairly priced.
Okay. I like how one of the options is worryingly cheap.
Okay, I goofed up then, I guess.
Are you quite sure about that? No, I'm not. If you already know the answers, Guy, why did you need me to check?
Yeah,
okay.
Alright, I'll just grab a guide then. We already talked to the people. Okay. Alright, I got the answers. Ready?
Sure.
Okay. So first one, meat, fish, other trinkets. Cheap. Not very cheap, just cheap.
Okay.
Masgood, fruits and vegetables. Expensive. Just Yasui. Yasui was meat. And expensive. Baktui. No, Baktui was the alcohol. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Baktui, alcohol, very expensive. Chambui, buzz, fairly priced. So I think it was Bider we got wrong before. We said very cheap instead of just regular cheap. There we go. All good?
There we go.
Okay.
Cool.
So Larson, how long did your weird grape eyeball last?
Why you don't rub your eyes after jerking off, my friend?
Especially not before wiping your hands off.
There we go. This is the person that had that wanted us to yell at the fish.
Yes, scream at the fish and they'll sell better.
Ah!
Also, if the gentleman selling meat is having trouble selling any meat, may I suggest this jaunty tune to help you sell more of your meat? It's called "Daddy, Would You Like Some Sausage?"
God.
£1 fish. You may want to consult somebody about that hard lump in your eyelid if it stays a while there, Larson. Personally, I'm enjoying my newfound freedom. Yay. By the way, speaking of newfound freedom, if you two have other days that would be better for you to do this on, I can be very flexible on that now. Unless you prefer Friday and Saturday to remain, in which case that's fine too. Very, very good. 1 pound fish.
Yeah. So
It's interesting how
you...
yeah, sorry.
If another player pops in here and went like in there, I'd be like, "What the fuck is going on?"
No, the best thing would be if somebody comes by and goes, "Fuck yeah, the Kifness." I don't know where this guy finds all these various different music people out in the wild, but they're all so good. Kai, do you remember that guy who was selling coke on the selling cokes on the beach?
Yeah,
that guy was good too.
Yeah, they're all just viral videos. That
yeah, I guess he's just dialed into music stuff as a musician. So, yeah.
Which is, weirdly enough, that's how I found the Kifness in the first place, because so am I.
There you go. I don't remember how I came across it. Did you show it to me at first?
I did. My mother is obsessed with his cat videos, or his cat songs, so...
Oh, they are so good.
They really are.
Like Nyum Nyum Cat and Aluga Luga.
Yes.
Whoop. Ta-da! I don't know.
Or the outdoor cat that wants to come into his house.
Ah.
That was good too. Slimy Limey. Boy, that's British, it is.
Based.
Alright, there's a new quest in this hut over here as well.
I wasn't going to type out the entirety of it, but I figured I could at least do the whole first verse.
Yeah.
The servers have been excited by my weird bullshit, so I have irritated electrons.
That's a phrase I wasn't expecting to hear today.
There you go. I'm so irritated I pissed off something in a server somewhere.
Yes, another NPC that is really adorable. She's very adorable.
Who, where?
She doesn't say anything though.
Oh, her, yes. Not a big fan of the mask though. Otherwise though, yes.
She of the tribe that doesn't talk. They can talk, they just...
I guess they're the ones that all wear that mask too then, huh?
Yeah.
It's become a problem. The only problem that you could possibly have with prawns is not having prawns to eat. Which is a problem I currently have.
It's not so simple anymore.
Ah! There's people over there now.
Peoples. There was one people there before, but now there's another people.
I must have attracted them all with the fish.
There's a bun boy and a cat girl.
All of the tropes. You don't like shrimp, Larson? What the fuck?
There's violence over there. Okay.
There's about to be.
Need to turn this thing. There. Have this.
Shrimps are amazing. They are one of my favorite things to put in my mouth.
Yeah, I feel bad for Iota on this one. This is rough. This is...
Oh, you like shrimp but can't eat it? That sucks.
So this whole story with Iota actually has depth. When Iota and I met, by the way, Larson, if you haven't picked up on this, Iota is my adopted 16-year-old daughter.
The clues were very subtle.
So, she has she has a shellfish allergy, and we thought a potential chocolate allergy. What we found out is it's not really so much of a chocolate allergy as it is a cockroach allergy.
Oh, fuck.
Because the amount of cockroach meat that is allowed to be in chocolate per the FDA's rules
is not zero?
Enough to trigger, enough to trigger an allergic reaction.
I don't like the fact that there's a rule for this, and that the number is not zero.
You know what? Canada has a rule for it too. Because you can't make it zero.
Well, you can't guarantee it, that's for sure.
You can get real close, and higher end chocolates have much less cockroach in them. And strangely enough, those are the chocolates that she can have.
That's a fucking sentence.
But
how do you gauge really how high grade your chocolate is? Oh, by how little cockroach is in it. This sounds like a Monty Python sketch.
What's funny about all of this, though, is shellfish allergies and cockroach allergies are the same allergen. So you could just straight up say she just has a cockroach allergy and be just as accurate, because...
I mean, shellfish are pretty much just water boogs.
Yeah, and that's why it doesn't bother me about the whole cockroach thing. Like, it doesn't gross me out, because I eat seafood. Like, I already eat bugs. Come on, guys. They're just water bugs.
Yeah.
Let's not pretend that they're not.
Does this mean that if like land bugs were larger, they might be delicious like shrimp are?
Land bugs are delicious. Are you kidding?
I mean, they're just so small. It's like a bad meat to shell ratio to have to deal with. Whereas with like shrimp and lobster, you can get the meat out of the shells real easy. Get what?
Get you some Jerusalem crickets, or maybe some large feeder beetles, also known as cockroaches.
Okay.
They have like between 85 to 87% meat to shell ratio. Okay. So lots of meat. They're really easy to prepare.
Time for some red roach steaks.
Right? But no, like the look on her face when she was told this, I felt so bad for her, because, you know, what 16-year-old girl wants to hear that, you know, you're not allergic to chocolate, you're allergic to cockroaches in the chocolate.
Which you have been eating, apparently. I mean, I don't think we need to specify... We don't really need to specify 16-year-old girl in that sentence. What human wants to hear that?
That's fair, but it makes it a little bit more special when you look at it from the perspective of a 16-year-old girl.
I mean, yeah, it does.
There is a certain amount of she broke. You could see it in her eyes, and I felt so bad. But I have I've been able to find some really good chocolates that she can have, and we have had those chocolates before together.
So we're saying Lindor uses a smaller percentage of cockroach in their products then.
Lindor chocolates are one of the higher end brands that don't have as much, correct?
I assumed as much because they are very high quality.
Mm-hmm. But Lindor chocolates that are sold in low end places, where, say, a gas station, where maybe the worker doesn't give enough of a shit, is it going to make that big of a difference on whether there's cockroaches been on it or not?
Yeah. By the way, do you think this shaken merchant is a little bit freaked out by the fact that he's having a breakdown while we're also standing here and watching him have his breakdown?
Yep.
Well, I mean, he's obviously having a moment, so, like...
It would be rude of us to intrude, really.
Right? Like, you know, let them calm themselves down, and then we can... fuck it.
Lewd.
Tree people.
I will give him the damage over time triangles. Also lasers.
And I'm about to be kicked out because everything just stopped.
Yep. You got the symbol on you.
It's okay.
Alright, break time, everybody.
Yeah. There we go.
I'll be right back.
Same.
Break time. Be right back.
Hey.
Blarp. What the heck is this link, Larson? fantasy nerd and food enthusiast Larson. You might be amused to know that my roommate has recently purchased a book of D&D themed recipes called Hero's Feast, which is a great name for a D&D cookbook. And the foods are all divided up by, like, elven food, dwarven food, etc. And of course, most of the elven recipes are vegetarian. Feast of Ice and Fire? I've heard of that one. Lots of turnips in the older medieval recipes? Yeah, I would imagine so.
Im returned.
arrow.
I have oyster crackers, mustard, and water.
Ooh. I just read something very strange. I don't know who this Elizabeth Weir person is, but let's see.
That name sounds familiar.
Is one of the only of a few characters other than Catherine Janeway who fit into my paradoxical heterosexual lesbian category.
That's why that sounds familiar. I know that name.
Yeah. What is a heterosexual lesbian? I don't know, but it's them somehow.
Yeah. 100%. 100%. I completely understand the heterosexual lesbian thing, like, especially with Janeway. Like,
you know,
that character just exudes that energy.
I have to agree. What is it? I don't know, but general gesturing in the direction of Janeway.
I don't know how to describe it, but this thing, she's got it.
Yeah. And there's a side-by-side picture of this other person next to Janeway, and she looks very Janeway-ish. So yeah, okay. I can't argue with this tweet in any way. Not that I'm a tweet-arguing person in general, but you know what I mean.
Meanwhile, just staring up into the distance of the purple and its wiggle dongs there. Okay.
Excuse me? Okay, never mind. I've looked in the direction you are looking, and an explanation is no longer required. Your statement makes complete sense now.
It's a purple and it's wiggle dongs.
It's right there. Wiggle dongs.
She's gotta look back.
Much like Catherine Janeway being a heterosexual lesbian, it makes complete sense once you look at it.
I eat a mustard oyster cracker at you.
The Dorn chapter has a recipe for rattlesnakes, Larson? Oof.
It's also, the smallest queue I've ever seen.
Larson, when you said the Dorn chapter while talking about a cookbook, my mind immediately thought of Warhammer 40k cookbooks by Rogel Dorn.
It's taking forever to get through, but I've never seen one that small.
1?
7.
Ah.
It's pretty small. Do you need to refight the peoples?
Don't know.
No, I just need to speak.
Cool. Same as us then.
Woo!
Nifty.
We waited.
Thank you.
Working out exactly what the quester are trying to communicate is never easy. I mean, tell me about it. I've been questing for ages. You know what's especially fitting about that last picture you posted, Larson? That is literally me right now. I overslept and I didn't have time to eat before the stream. So I'm going to be devouring something right after we're finished.
You should definitely have some sort of snack food that's like an easy access something for cases like this, because you should not be not eating.
Oh, I'm not going to be not eating overall. I'm just not eating until after the stream.
Well, right, but that's the thing that you shouldn't be doing, you see.
Generally. The problem with this plan is I do not have snack. Period.
Do you have
snacks? I do not own snacks.
Thus my suggestion to acquire some.
Emergency snack
Deploy an emergency snack.
Yes.
Kind of like when you have to deploy an emergency flamingo.
Exactly.
I mean, as far as that goes, Larson, Kren is a snack, but not you know, a sustaining snack in that sense.
Tap.
Just to emphasize Kai's statement. Emergency flamingo, everybody. Here you go.
I thought he was going to emphasize the fact that I called him a snack. I was getting excited. I was like, wait a minute, when did Twitch allow this again?
Sadly, only for women, I think.
Nope. He completely shut it down.
So they stopped being hypocrites. Okay.
You gotta cause murder.
Although, if one were to be members of certain discords, I have shared the likies before.
This is a dude.
This snack's got gams right here.
What are you doing, step doll?
It's the joke that keeps on giving.
Really
for as long as we're in this zone. Alright. And there's something going on down here as well. What's this one? The booze you lose.
There you go.
We get to finally see what the fuck a booze is.
It's a meat bun.
That's right, it's not the name of the critter, it's just the name of the bun. It's made out of Zoes.
You know, like
these?
Yes.
That's when you say no, Zoes.
Hey.
Fair enough. Lasers! I can't scholar punch anymore, but I can go glorious lasers! Look at my lasers!
You slow your ass down and slide back over here.
You don't think Twitch would ban me for gnawing on my own arm? I mean, probably would, actually. I don't think they're cool with cannibalism.
I mean, as long as you don't do it while implying nudity, you should be fine.
Implied cannibalistic nudity. Let's not.
Larson says, I can't believe Kren turned into a Touhou character live on air.
Woo!
I became a floating laser person. You know, I never thought of it before, Larson, but Sage is definitely the Touhou class, or however you pronounce that. I need a head accessory. What's this? Hello? Is my camera malfunctioning?
He's got you there, Larson.
I know. Remove half of 5 minutes. See, there you go. See, contrary to popular belief, it is not actually part of my head.
You corrected your own mistake. That is not you having him. There's a difference. Oh, Larson, there's something else that I could have sent to you if you were on the Discord. There was this really cool video I watched where this guy explained how to potentially create an archer-like character for every class in D&D.
Huh.
Here, yes.
And you, Larson, seem like somebody I'd like to have a conversation with about that. Because, well...
Actually, wait,
you're fun
question.
to have conversations about. Or with.
Clarifying question about this concept. Are we talking about making a character from the show Archer to be each class, or specifically the character named Archer is all of these classes?
A character that is a class that is also an archer.
So it could be any of the characters from the show then. It doesn't have to be Archer himself. Has nothing to do with
the show. Archer, as in the job.
Oh. That is entirely not what I thought you were talking about. Although I do think Snow would approve of my Baldur's Gate character, who was an Archer Bard in Baldur's Gate.
Archer Bard was really, really high on the tier list afterwards, although surprisingly, one that I actually really liked the build of was Archer Warlock.
Interesting. Something I liked, okay, I know you don't like Pathfinder, but the Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous game had a companion character who was an Archer Monk, and he was fucking dangerous. Because one of the monk archetypes they have in Pathfinder is the Zen Archer, where basically they can use the monk. They can use monk flurry of blows and monk unarmed damage for archery. Imagine taking shooting 5 arrows per turn, and they do like a d12 damage each, plus your dexterity bonus. It was very effective.
All builds are viable if you're willing to experiment with them. They will all have their strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah, I made a pretty effective Barbarian once. I tried to make a half-orc Skald in Pathfinder at one point, back before Skald came out as an actual Bard archetype. So I was just playing baseline Bard, but I took 1 level Barbarian, really just for the weapon proficiencies. Then everything else went into Bard, but my Bard had a higher strength score than Charisma.
You build it as a Hexblade.
I don't know what that is.
To answer your question, Larson.
Actually, does Pact of the Blade also work for ranged weapons? Or is it more, does it specify melee weapons?
It doesn't specifically say it's not.
Actually, you know what? I'm curious.
I'll send you the video, Krem. It'll be fun.
It'll be interesting.
It's an hour-long video. It's a long watch, but it's really cool. And he goes into even, like, thematically how they would shoot. So, because he's an archer. The guy who did this, like, in real life, he's an archer.
Oh, cool. Yeah, since I had my player's handbook sitting right there anyway, I am curious. Alright. Pact of the Blade.
You know a class that's ridiculously hard to make an archer out of?
Nope.
And it sucks because it shouldn't be this hard.
Barbarian?
No, actually, you can make a better.
Wizard?
You can make a better barbarian archer than you can make a You knew it before I opened my mouth. Druid.
Okay, so the actual rule for Pact of the Blade does specify melee weapon, but I mean, I don't see why you couldn't make a new pact as a house rule, Pact of the Bow or something.
Yeah, you have to have a nice DM for that, but you know.
I could see just taking Pact of the Blade and just copy and pasting it for ranged weapons.
Oh shit, nice name change.
The artist formerly known as Iota.
Yeah, there we go.
I've been thinking about doing that. What would it be like if my name changed here? Just out of curiosity.
To what?
Well, I've already done a name change on a couple other platforms.
Like Miss Merc, you mean?
That is made with an S sound.
Miss Merce?
Mm-hmm.
Did you marry Matt?
No.
Miss Mercer? No? Okay.
If that were the case, wouldn't it be Mrs.?
Well, yeah, but, you know, sometimes you gotta stretch it a little bit for the sake of the joke. But yeah, I did play an Archer Bard in Baldur's Gate 3, and it worked out really nicely. Just pump up lots of charisma and dexterity. And there you go. You can have 2 attacks around with a bow, and also be the party healer and support caster. So what was the worst one you're mentioning?
Sure. Yeah, it has to
Druid.
Oh, you did say Druid. What? I mean, I guess, yeah, that makes sense.
Because as nature based as they are, they changed something. They changed something very critical about druids, and this broke them for this. On top of that, they didn't fix something anyway, so it was already broken. They just broke it worse. You know the thing that druids don't particularly care for metal thing?
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
They got rid of that.
How goes the search? Any luck?
Mm-hmm.
So the one weapon that is actually able to be used as a focus by a druid is a fucking bladed weapon. Not a bent twig.
Yeah. I actually
a fucking forged piece of steel. There's something wrong with this.
Yeah. I find it funny, actually, what 5th edition is doing in some regards, because a lot of the changes 5th edition made were stated to be because they want to avoid power gaming, right? Like, proficiency bonus doesn't go up all that high, so your to-hit attacks don't get crazy. Skills don't get crazy. By the basic book rules, you're only allowed to have 3 magic items attuned to you at a time, because they don't want magic item power creep to get out of control. So they've got all these measures in the game trying to stomp out power gaming. But then they've also got a rule like, if you are proficient in the armor you're wearing, you can cast wizard spells in it. Which was never a thing. Like, if you were a multi-class fighter mage in 2nd edition, you could wear plate mail, but you wouldn't be able to cast spells in it. But you can spend feats as you're leveling up to gain armor proficiencies that you might not have had before. So you can have a plate mail casting wizard throwing fireballs and shit around in 5th edition. How's that not power gaming? It's just, I mean, I guess it takes up a lot of feats to be able to do it. So there's some balance there, but it just seems ironic. Like, by the time I reached the end of Baldur's Gate 3, Gale the Wizard was walking around in literal plate mail and holding a shield and casting all his spells. It was fucking insane. To be fair, they're also the ones that gave me a suit of magical plate mail that had a magical effect on it that says, if you're wearing this armor, you're considered to be proficient in it. So I didn't even have to give him any of the feats. But they give all humans light armor and shield proficiency automatically, even if you're a wizard. So you could have given him, like, leather armor and a shield from the beginning of the game. Baldur's Gate 3 does break a few rules, though. But the casting spells in armor that you're proficient in is not one of those rules they broke.
What fortune to meet a friend of the young master!
Interestingly, Baldur's Gate 3 also made dexterity barbarians viable because they changed the way rage works a little bit. Because in the 5th edition Player's Handbook, Barbarian Rage says that your bonuses only work with strength-based weapons. But in Baldur's Gate 3, they just say melee weapons. I think you lack the +2 damage, but otherwise you're fine. So you can have like a dagger barbarian or something, or like a rapier barbarian or some crazy shit. Quarterstaff barbarian.
Well met, Cyrena. If you have an inkling as to the current whereabouts of Lord Hien, we should be most grateful for your assistance.
Also, the rule about metal weapons and druids is something Jaheira's pretty happy about, because she likes her scimitars. Although I find it funny that they have her dual-wielding scimitars for some reason. I don't know why the dual wield, because she's probably not that good at that, but it looks cool, I guess.
What is this? I came first, you second! Know you to whom you speak?
Fucking...
All people of the steppe should. Or have you fought so much that you have forgotten the fate of your superiors?
Calm down over there, Goku.
Superiors? I spit on your superiority, little prince! Twisted and mad as sand devils your kind are!
Scimitars do look like big sickles, Larson, that's true. It's just the dual wield part that I don't know why they did. Also, Jaheira used to be a fighter druid, so it makes sense that she'd have a sword.
Strongest tribes. The children of Azim are destined to rule, so they declare to all who will listen. Their word is law. For now. Grand, flamboyant fighters, but deadly, very deadly. He prances as a horse, as do his brothers after their many recent victories.
She sounds like she really likes the deadly.
The Undying ones too are strong, fearless, and vicious. They often reigned in the past. Now they are sorely tested. Ah, the master of the markets. He is Castir. To fight in reunion is forbidden, and to break the peace is to be banished forever. This he says without words, for words are lies to the Castir. They do not speak.
That's interesting. And all these different tribes share the same lands, do they? No wonder it's tense.
Ha! I shall look for you on the field at the Nardum. Mark my words!
As shall I. Mayhap I shall take 11 more Dothar heads to make a dozen with yours. I look forward to the day.
The dispute will be settled at the Nardum?
A great battle held on the final day of the Sahan San. During this time, all bonds of hierarchy are broken. All Zayla are equal and free to prepare for the fight. The tribe which triumphs in the Nardum rules until the next Sahan San, which in these lands is now.
Ah, so that is what they call the custom. I presume your tribe will also be taking part?
Not all seek the Dawn Throne. Some are satisfied with their lot. Others, like the Kestir, have reason to remain neutral. Them all are lambs among wolves. Long were we content to remain apart and live quietly, but... Never mind that. You see Kien, yes? I know where he may be.
She is so little. Especially when she's standing next to my Rogadin. Such smallness.
I got to go meet the dude. And also side quests. So whenever that probably has an Aether Current.
Possibly 2 of them.
Yee.
But why don't we pick those up tomorrow? Because I am a hungry boy.
Okay.
It's time to go and eat.
So naked leggies again.
Yay!
Yay, leggies!
All is how it should be.
Congratulations on your escape from leg prison. Also, Kai, once we're done, you are now in the place where your class quest is.
Yee.
I don't know where on the map it is, but you have access to it now. So feel free to do that next if you like.
I might.
Alright.
Soon it'll be time for level 70 dancer quest.
Yeah.
A
Bring
new
on
outfit.
the cuteness.